Hello, welcome to our classroom. I have another interesting story about this book. And this is some of our books. This is where we do some homeschooling at. That's Jonathan's inbox and outbox, but I don't want to digress. Maybe another tape for another day. Talk about growing up in this book. We grew up in a really weird time being programmed. Really programmed. We had TV shows like Bewitched, The Addams Family, The Munsters, The Flintstones. Flintstones used to be one of my favorite cartoons growing up. Of course, it was a generation where our moms started working. So somewhere in grade school, my mother started working, and I would come home, and I'd love to watch the Flintstones, who of course got visits from Samantha the Good Witch. And of course, the Great Gazoo, who loved to call us dum-dums. Alien from outer space and gave Fred and Barney powers. Interesting. Interesting that Bewitched introduced good, and even the bad witch like Endora wasn't so bad. She was just having herself a good old time with the dum-dum. But it intrigued us to be, I guess, wanting to know more about witchcraft and magic, wanting to be one. Programming. So when I was in high school, I met a girl who, at the back of comic books, they would have these advertisements on getting books for white witchcraft. So she went and ordered the book. Started doing some of the spells in there. Now, I don't know how true this is. This is just what she told me. You either needed a black room, and you had to draw a circle with the pentagon in it, and her mother, of course, wouldn't allow her to paint the room black, or you had to do these spells on the full moon. Something that I think all of us kind of want to know is the future. I guess we just, is it a secure thing? I don't know. We just want to be prepared for the future somehow. So here we are, trying to be prepared for the future. I wanted to look at the future. So she did. She said, well, let's get our stuff and we'll go out into the field and look in our future. So she had this brass bowl and some Indian ink and this book and out to the fields. And as we sat down, and we put everything down and she was getting everything ready, she went over to get the book, and the book was gone. It was just gone. She blamed me for stealing it. I had no idea what happened to this book. It was just gone. Did she accidentally leave it somewhere? I don't know. But it wasn't there. Anyhow, needless to say, the next few years of my life were some of the worst years of my life. I think there was maybe some kind of portal opened even at that point. This girl, next thing I knew, was no longer at school. And I asked her sister what happened to her. Well, here they put her in a local psychiatric hospital. She had a mental breakdown. So, anyhow, a couple of years went by. And I'm just showing you some of the things in this book while I'm talking. A couple of years went by, and I met her on a bus. And she told me the rest of her story. Apparently, she was doing some of these witchcraft spells. Things like astro traveling. No idea what it is. Something about getting out of your body and traveling around, doing spells, doing things. And whilst she was doing this witchcraft, supposedly good witchcraft, an angel came to her. And she became good friends with this angel. And after some time, she said, as she was going to the bathroom, this angel appeared to her. And she said, "Why are you bothering me now? You never bother me when I'm doing things personal." And the angel transformed itself into a demon right in front of her eyes. And at that point forward, she told me they would do things like rape her, torment her. Just horrible stories. Needless to say, her parents thought she was crazy and put her into a psychiatric center. She said she had it out with God. Well, I got off that bus and I was scared. Scared like you won't believe. That's when I started sleeping with this Bible and a bottle of holy water. God just protected me. That also helped me say, "Lord, I don't want no parts of this stuff." And I just pray that He protect us. And take this weird story as you will. It's weird. Bye.